welcome to the Foodie Lounge, present to you by indiaintracts.com and sulekha.com. Myself, Levin Johnson, and I've got Arjun here to assist me for today's recipe. Today's recipe is going to be Meen Manga Kozhambu. Manga means mango, and it is the perfect season for mangoes, as you could see. Now we're going to quickly run through the ingredients that you might need. We've got searfish cubes, half a kilo, 500 grams. Gingerly oil, 150 ml. Jeera, 2 grams. Mustard seeds, 1 gram. Somph, 2 grams. Split urad dal, 1 gram. Fenugreek, 2 grams. Green chili crushed. Green chili has just been pounded. Small onions, the Madras onions chopped or sliced. Country tomatoes, 100 grams. Black tamarind, or any tamarind you could get, seedless, that's 25 grams. Coriander powder, 20 grams. Red chili powder, 35 grams. Half a teaspoon of turmeric. This is half the coconut paste. Raw mango cubes, half a number. Coriander leaves chopped up. Curry leaves, just a few. Garlic crushed, around 2 in number. Then again, this has been pounded. Then salt just to taste. Start off with gingerly oil. Just make sure it doesn't smoke too much. If it does, you could just bring the temperature down by a few more spoons of oil. The first thing to go here is cumin, mustard, somph, split urad dal, and then the fenugreek. Just when it starts to crackle, you want to get the pounded garlic, green chilies, pounded, and the sliced Madras onions. Next thing to go in here, when you see the onions are starting to brown, just when you see the tomatoes all getting mashed up here, just halfway through, coriander powder, chili powder, turmeric powder. Saute off the spices for a minute. The tamarind pulp that's been soaked in for half an hour. At this point, when it's all mixed in and you could see the tomatoes are getting a nice consistency, you could add in water depending on how thick you want your gravy. You could just get the lid back on here, so that all the spices as well as the tanginess of the tamarind, it's all going to blend in, and put it on a slow flame. It's been cooking for 5 minutes now. All I'm trying to do in here is just a quick stir and just wipe the sides. And at this point you could drop in the raw mangoes. Depending on how big the cubes of the fish is going to be, because you really don't want to overcook the fish as well. And the mangoes, just so that you could still see the shape together. You don't really want to mash it up. And good stir, and another 5 minutes for the mangoes to soften. The mangoes been cooking for the last 2 or 3 minutes now, and as you can see that it just starts to soften, but it shouldn't get mashed up. You get the coconut paste and a bit more water. As you can see that the gravy started to thicken, and Kozhambu is meant to be a bit thinner than this. You could cook it further for another 5 minutes. It's been on for another 2 minutes after the coconut paste has been added. The consistency is just right, and the mangoes, as you said, is not fully mashed, and you could still see them near. So this is when you just have to carefully place the fish. You could just spread it around and just make sure it's all immersed in the sauce and not much is stirring here. And you could adjust the flame to simmer, and you could get the lid back in and leave it for another 10 minutes. Halfway through, you could just add in few curry leaves, chopped coriander. And you could get the lid back and get the flavors in together. The beauty about this dish is it's just so nicely done, and this cubes of this size don't normally take more than 5-7 minutes. We could check a little piece from here if it's cooked on the sides, and we could just check for seasoning, add in salt at this point. One good stir, leave it on the flame for another 2 minutes, and Meen Kozhambu is ready to be served. You could garnish it with chopped coriander, and that's ready to be served.